Alrighty, folks, not a fun article this time, but nonetheless one from the lovely Breitbart. Overall, in my view, a pretty good website. This is a new report based upon 2015 data of New York abortions. And it's titled Report: New York City babies aborted after 21 weeks outnumbered homicides. Abortions outnumbered homicides, and pretty greatly too. Not good, not good, not good. I think they're the ones who recently passed abortion protective legislation, and some sources I've heard that it makes it indefinite in the terms of pre-birth, post-birth. I heard that there was no limit on when the baby or infant can be gotten rid of. The number of babies aborted in New York City at or after 21 weeks of pregnancy outnumber homicide victims in 2015. Not good. I've got a question. I've got a good question. Why is it that America, we're destroying our own people, our own future, and yet at the exact same time, we're bringing in tons and tons of foreigners, or allowing a foreign invasion at the southern border, and even funding all that, funding a foreign invasion of ourselves, and yet we're destroying our own and our own future. It's kind of two sides of the same coin, perhaps. According to the most recent abortion data available for 2015 from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and published by the New York Police Department and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the number of abortions at or after 21 weeks was 1,485, while the number of homicide victims was 352, greatly outnumbered. That is just truly sick. Truly sick. The most protective place they should be. And the parents give them up, participate in the giving of them up, to be crushed, poisoned, or ripped apart. Murdered. And then, as far as I'm aware, to be harvested. Those places are baby harvesting mills. They sell the parts, as far as I'm aware. One bragged or said something about wanting to buy a fancy car under secret recording. And yet, one of the guys who exposed some stuff was the bad guy, of course. Ridiculous. Crazy inversion. A report at CSNnews.com observed the data showed about 0.96 people per day had been victims of murder and non-negligent manslaughter in 2015 in New York City, while 4.1 babies at the gestation age of 21 weeks or older were aborted per day. Murdered, not aborted. Don't use that play nice label to deny what's happening. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. it's just inverted. The ones that should be most protective of a defenseless, voiceless being, of themselves, they should be protective of them, not wanting to give them over to be slaughtered, and all the costly effects that has on the female that nobody talks about. Imagine if we create this parallel situation. Imagine if Rome was taking out its own citizens for money, and they were funding and allowing the Gauls to invade. It's worse than that now. It's worse than that now. But that's kind of the parallel situation. Absolutely bonkers. Let me know what you think. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you up ahead. As always, take it cool.